It emerged last week that Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe admitted that the country was seeking the resumption of commercial whaling. This is despite a ruling by the International Court of Justice in March ordering a halt to Japan's annual slaughter of whales in the Southern Ocean. The annual hunt has proved particularly contentious, with sometimes violent confrontations between whalers and protesters. It was thought that the court's decision would cast doubt over the long-term future of Japan's controversial whaling program. Despite an international ban on whaling having been introduced in 1986, Japan has continued to hunt whales by exploiting a loophole that allows for lethal research. But the country has made no secret of the fact that most of the whale meat ends up in its restaurants and fish markets. So how do Chinese people feel about whaling, and what do they think of Prime Minister Abe's latest remarks? Our researcher Zhao Qianwen went onto the streets of Beijing to find out.
I think whaling is evil and barbaric. Those who perform this practice are acting in total contempt of international law. I get the feeling most Japanese people have a sense of humanity, but some of Japan's high-ranking officials have dishonored their country in allowing this cruel practice.
Whaling is so cruel. Words alone are not enough to condemn Japan's actions. Other countries should impose severe sanctions to punish Japan for what it's done.
It's unacceptable that they dress this annual slaughter up as Japanese heritage. We all know that this is a commercial operation cloaked in a scientific lab coat, but I think it will be hard to persuade the Japanese to stop it.
Abe's plans to resume commercial whaling is senseless, and the comments he made that they were conducting whaling in order to obtain important scientific data is rubbish. To prevent this from happening again, the international community should take action and force through measures to ban whaling.
I saw the news about this on the internet. It's inhuman. The UN should introduce comprehensive laws to regulate whaling. We all know that right-wing forces have been particularly active in Japan lately. I think this is the main reason that this situation has arisen.
Some thoughts there from the streets of Beijing on the decision by Japanese Prime Minister Abe to go whaling again. Coming up, our Q&A section and what's got Chinese net users curious today.